You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Welcome back to Outdoors Delmarva. We were invited to tag along with the Freedom Hunters organization as they hosted a duck hunting weekend for some American heroes.
Our mission is to take out veterans, wounded or not, Gold Star family members, so family member that's lost a loved one, and children that are deployed on outdoor adventures. That's what we like to do.
Delmarva Sports Network's Noah Carter joined me on the adventure. We set out by boat from the Greenbackville Harbor. I was taken out to the pontoon blind with a few of the guests of honor, where I wasn't on the boat 3 minutes when we saw our first duck. Noah went with CL Marshall a little closer to shore in the boat blind. Noah and I were newcomers to the sport of waterfowl hunting, so it was a pretty special occasion that he got his first duck on the trip. Noah got a chance to talk with CL about what volunteering for Freedom Hunters means to him.
It's one of the most rewarding things I do. I get to take a lot of people hunting and fishing through the year. But just being able to, the fellowship, being able to give a little back to these guys who've done so much for our country is very important to me. And to connect with them on a personal level, that's probably one of the most rewarding things that we do all year. It's a whole host of us: Bill Kenlin, Tom Wall, Tommy Wall. It's a whole host of us involved with this. We're all just volunteers doing it, and just looking to give a little bit back and make some friends and connect with some of the people that have done so much for our country. You look back on it after it's over, after the hunt's over, and there are certain images that stick with you. And the one that's going to stick with me this year is my new friend Crawford there, and him walking back across the marsh with holding a Canada goose that we killed in Maryland this year. And that image is going to stick with me. It was his first Canada goose, and I think it's something that he'll remember. And just the memories of being out here on beautiful Delmarva and doing what we do on a daily basis and introducing new folks to it, from all walks of life. Crawford's from Kentucky, and to have him come down and share Delmarva with us is it's important for us as a heritage here on Delmarva, and I think it's something that hopefully these guys will look back on and with some fondness and some sense of gratitude for what we have here.
All right, we're nearing 5 o'clock. Shooting time's pretty much over. We're gonna get over back to the mainland, packing up here right now. Saw a couple ducks, got one, shot out a couple, missed them. I'm only out here for today, but good luck to these guys tomorrow.
When we got back to the Atlantic Firehouse, Tommy Wall, another volunteer, told us a little bit about the history of the Eastern Shore duck hunt and his perspective of why events like these are so important.
My dad and I and a few others, kind of put it all together a few years back. I think the first group that we had was 5 hunters. Okay. And then, it's grown since then. A lot of these guys go through a lot of stuff, and this brings them all back together. To sit around and just listen to the stories and see the smiles on their faces that I know, a lot of them are in bad places and, in their heads, and they come here and it really helps.
It's always rewarding to join an event like this. a genuine outpouring of respect, camaraderie, and a commonality that bridges the gap in age and geography. It's really what makes Delmarva just a little more special than other places in the world.
All right, Noah, that was your first experience with waterfowl hunting. What'd you think?
Oh, I had a great time, Jason. But really at the end of the day, I was just really grateful to meet these great guys behind me. We talked a lot. Got to know each other a lot. I traded some stories out there. I think that's what really makes it just a great hunt. It was a really rewarding experience for me out there, and I had a great time.
We'll keep an eye out for the next Freedom Hunters event, and we'll let you know about it. But if you or someone you know is hosting a veteran-centered event, well, let us know about it. Send us an email to outdoors@wboc.com, and let's help honor those who fought for our freedom. Still to come, we'll head to Bridgeville and put some rounds down range, cowboy style. But up next, we head back to Scorchy's Corner, where it's all about furs. Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru, returns right after this.